Y'all, I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Okay, like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to you, my lovers. Okay, for all of your love. Okay, for the likes, the comments, the shares. Okay, I appreciate you so very much. Okay, God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest, purest white light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings. Okay, please give my wonderful, fabulous, amazing Starseer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time. Okay, so for the Andromedians, okay, this is an Andromedan reading. Okay, I got 404 blue and yellow. Okay, so when I took notes, it turned into like kind of a lot, but it's not a lot though. So 404 talks about new opportunities and beginnings being on the horizon. Okay, so this is absolutely true for you. Okay, your cosmic guides are pushing for you guys so hard at this time. Okay, they're urging you to take action and to pursue your goals with unwavering faith. Okay, so the blue, okay, so blue obviously corresponds to the throat chakra or Vishuddha. Okay, so the throat chakra deals with communication, self-expression, and the ability to speak your personal truth. Okay, I feel like these energies are definitely getting amped up for you right now. My diffuser light turned blue. Okay, that's crazy. So your throat chakra also regulates your temperature, so I think it has a little bit to do with your temper. This could be a sign that your throat chakra is out of balance. Okay, if you find yourself getting a little bit upset too quickly. Okay, it also has something to do with your growth and your metabolism. Okay, which gives me like an energy of watching while you're eating. Okay, I can just definitely relate to that. I just be eating whatever I want to eat. Okay, Spirit be like, eat a salad. So but I try. I love healthy food. If that's an option, totally, I'm gonna pick the healthy thing. But I'm also a chef at heart, honey, and I'll be cooking some good stuff that you just can't cut corners sometimes on certain dishes. Okay, you just got to cook it with all of its fat and wonder. Okay, so you could be like this too. Okay, you could be someone who really enjoys cooking, and eating, honey. So what's next? Okay, restores energy by detoxifying impurities from the body and mind. I feel like your throat chakra is working at its optimum level though at this time, and this is why they're sort of asking you to watch what you eat. Okay, I heard drink more water. Okay, so then the color blue, okay, actually talks about like serenity, stability, inspiration, or wisdom. Okay, look at this is blue right here. Okay, which talks about feathers. Okay, you could be receiving like feathers, little signs and things from your ancestors. Okay, at this time, so or from the Andromedans. Okay, it says serenity, stability, inspiration, or wisdom. Okay, and it also can represent like calmness and responsibility. I think you've done a great job of stepping into your responsibilities at this time. Okay, the color blue can also represent Archangel Micheal and the blue ray. Okay, maybe you need to work with the blue ray. I work with the blue ray every day. Okay, to cleanse and clear my space so I can come bring you guys the best and most clear and most accurate messages without being like so definitely calling in Archangel Micheal, visualizing his beautiful sword with that electric blue light, that electric blue fire on it. Okay, that will absolutely call Archangel Micheal into your energy. Take a moment, take a deep breath, visualize that sword with that blue fire in your mind's eye. Okay, and that calls Archangel Micheal right to you, and you can really feel it when he enters your energy, and just ask him to assist you in cleansing all of the areas of your house, and be very specific when you're asking him what to help you cleanse, and try to cover as much of the area as possible, like focus your eyes, focus your energies on the certain areas of your home that you want to cleanse and clear, if you're someone who sages and things like that, like it's more, they're saying like, don't just wave it around, all lazy, like really put your energy and your intention into cleansing and clearing, and make sure you pay attention and have that energy connection with your eyes and what you're looking at that you intend to clear. Okay, so Next was the ocean and the sky, okay, which the color blue can definitely represent, okay, sky energy right here with the feathers, It says, so I put so air and water, So air and water are not only, it says, which are both utilized by the throat chakra, okay? So air and water are very important to your throat chakra, because your throat chakra has a lot to do with like your temper and the way that you think about things. Like you can literally focus your energy on your throat chakra, and your throat chakra will put a few words into your mind, and this will be like, and also the amount of words that comes when you're doing that, when you're focusing on your throat chakra, okay? Like there's something important about that. How many words are popping up? One or two words is a good sign of a clear throat chakra, or no words. But if you focus in on your throat chakra, and you're hearing like, 4, 5, 6 words, then there could be some things that you need to focus on as far as rebalancing your throat chakra or bringing in some good energies to it. So it says, there, okay, so I covered that. So next was yellow. Okay, so yellow relates to the solar plexus, or the manipura, and relates to how you identify with yourself. So I think that the way you're identifying with yourself is going through some sort of ascension. Okay, I think you're starting to have this beautiful fiery energy going on for yourself, really looking at yourself as the star that you are. Okay, it says spiritual work of the higher initiate, so it's like you're past the base level where you're just, indulging in gossip and bullshit all day, and really getting into like learning more things, expanding your consciousness. What do these people think? What do they believe in? Like just a place where your soul is very curious. And I think that your solar plexus energies are really leading you in this direction, leading you to things that are little pieces of what your soul needs to understand more of yourself and to clear up the way that you are identifying with yourself. Okay. I wrote how you identify with yourself, body, mind, and soul, so the way that you look at yourself, that you perceive your own beauty or your own handsomeness, could definitely be improving also, and the way that you think about yourself improved quite a while ago. Okay. And this is all having this beautiful, powerful impact on your soul. And also, the solar plexus is your will center. So it's even clearing up the way that you make decisions. Okay. It's also responsible for your self-esteem and governs the fire inside of you, So that's why I said starting to see yourself in this beautiful, fiery energy. You have united with the angelic self. And this is why you're in this realm of higher initiation, So it says the song is saying, bye, Felicia. Okay. So I feel like you could have kicked a lot of people out of your life, who were having this negative effect on your self-esteem and on your fire. Okay. Excuse me. Big time. Okay. So it says its purpose is to express intentions and honesty, and I think you were surrounded by people who really didn't allow you to express your intentions and your honesty the way that you were always meant to, but you're cosmic. Okay. You're out of this world and there was never any stopping you. Okay. So please do not feel like that there's any such thing as stopping you at this point. Okay. You're up and away. Okay. You've gone to infinity and beyond, and you're going to continue to ascend, and you're doing so great. Okay. So yellow, or the solar plexus, also gives us courage and tenacity, so your courage and tenacity is through the roof. Okay, through the roof. You probably ain't scared of shit right now. And also, especially when it comes to pursuing your dreams, you could have been having this energy of like shyness, or like you don't like to do things in front of people. But for a long time, I think that was just like some sort of magic going on in your life, or some sort of something that you were lacking that you needed to gain from these lessons that went directly into your solar plexus and into your throat chakra. Like something really affected the balance of these two chakras specifically, that the Andromedians have been helping you to clear and get straight this whole time. Okay, so now the color yellow talks about joy and happiness, but it can also talk about betrayal. It talks about optimism and caution, idealism, imagination, hope, sunshine, summer, gold, philosophy. Okay, dishonesty, cowardice, jealousy, covetousness, Deceit, illness, hazard, and friendship. Okay, so you've been through it all, I think you've had like this like wonderful blend of all of the different energies. Like you've experienced so many different energies that you are like a master of wielding energy, a master of identifying certain energies. It says a blocked solar plexus and it says a blocked solar plexus and an untrained ego can be a dangerous thing. And I think that for a long time you were dealing with people who are suffering from this. Okay, I said who are, so you could be still dealing with these kinds of people. But I think that they really just want you to focus on keeping yourself very balanced at this time. You are in preparation for these beautiful new opportunities and beginnings that are on the horizon at this time. So that's why they're urging you to just take action and pursue your goals with unwavering faith and just really not worry about all of these other people, because this entire time you have been very aware of divine timing. You have been following it, as patiently as you possibly could, and even if you didn't do it perfectly, the Andromedians are always going to recognize and, like validate your patience. Yeah, we got this baby energy. Okay, you're so fertile at this time because you're in alignment. Okay, you're also attracting lots of coins to you, and you're seeing things so clearly, with this beautiful energy of love. And you're about to start seeing the things in your reality really mirror that energy that you're giving off at this time. Okay, and 3 is the number on this card. 3 is a very magical number. It's a very holy number. Okay, it's also 33, is a number of mastery, and I feel like you spent this whole time like, birthing this damn manifestation, because some manifestations are like babies and, you're pregnant with it for a long time. You're just building it and building it and building it and feeding it with all of this positivity and all of these new imaginings of the different angles of that manifestation until you birth that thing out into the world, and it's funny because it's like, then it's like you're in your feminine energy the whole time you're, like preparing this manifestation and growing it. And then the minute that baby pops out, you step into your masculine energies so you can run that shit. Okay. So it says, this looks totally different on here. Okay. In the book. Okay. You could have just had a baby though. Also, you could be pregnant, but I'm getting a real fertile energy from this. It says, your prayers about family have been heard and all is well. Okay. It says you have received this card as you have questions about your family. It represents a number of different messages from the universe. This card can represent fertility in a number of different forms. Okay. Which I just explained. It says, have you had questions about a pregnancy for yourself? Have there been questions about a pregnancy for a family member or for someone close to you? This is a gentle reminder from the universe that there is good news on the way. Okay, my dog and my cat are like fighting. Okay, so maybe you could have even been having some sort of custody battle or some sort of fight that included children. It says many families need to utilize IVF treatments to a family or fighting because maybe you and your partner can't have children, and that just like ruffles everybody's feathers and gets everybody very upset when it's time to talk about that. But they're saying like have more love and hope and faith in that thing. I feel like a lot of people try to build that family, even if you don't have issues getting pregnant, but you want to get pregnant, but it's hard because you're trying, so maybe they're saying like taking a more effortless approach to having a baby, like having that faith that, okay, if I do this IVF treatment, I know God's going to meet me halfway and give me what it is that I really want, what it is that I really need, not losing that hope. All the facts, you know that it takes a while, and that there are different things that you have to go through, and that at the end of the day, God's not going to do anything that isn't safe for you. For some of you guys, it's just not safe right now, So, I mean, I know that's like a very sensitive subject, but like this is where they're going with it, okay? And if you are the guide to someone who's having these issues, try to be a little bit sensitive with them, and with their feelings, and really just try to be there and support them, and don't focus so much on, the building of that family. Sometimes you think you're meant to have all of these kids and things, and you're not, and then you leave this person who is your person, who you really wasn't meant to have children. When you're not meant to have children, you go and you find another person, you have children with that person, and then you're attached to that person for life. That person makes your whole shit messed up, and sometimes they're saying like even disabilities and things can occur with those children, who really, I don't want to say it like harsh, but weren't supposed to come into this world. So just be careful when you're trying to force things or trying to force the ways of life, because it's it's something like it's specific to everyone on their own, but the Andromedans are saying like there's a reason for everything, okay? A deeper understanding and a higher perspective you could take on all those things. So don't feel like you're losing or you're less of a woman or less of a man because you can't make a child, okay? It doesn't make you less of anything. You are still a beautiful golden cosmic soul, and sometimes it's just not written into your destiny or into your story, babes. And they're just saying like there's plenty of babies for you to give love to, Sometimes your babies that you're meant to have are meant to be, other people's children, who you save and raise up to be the best version of themselves in this world. So someone could have a decision to make when it comes to that kind of thing, okay? My bad for those of you who aren't going through that, but the Andromedans really wanted to address that, okay? So it says this baby card can also represent your current children and is a sign the universe is aware of your gorgeous little soul and indicates your baby is protected and safe. I truly believe that our children choose us to be their parents prior to incarnating into our lives. This card is a reminder of how blessed you are to have been chosen to be the parent of your beautiful child, and even back to that, I think you could be, if you are going through this, because I don't feel like this is for a lot of people, but if you are going through that, I feel like you could sort of be looking around at other people, that don't really appreciate their children, and they don't really know like what a gift it is to have to give that, and so maybe you could be someone who's meant to do like family therapy or something like that. Maybe you know everything that you're supposed to do because you're supposed to teach other people what to do, and in that way you connect with a lot of kids and a lot of families and a lot of people who love you, way more than one child could have ever done. And that's just the way that the cookie crumbles sometimes, So finding some acceptance is going to really help you heal from the wounds that you may have around that, okay? So it says it can also be representative of an addition to your family in the form of a fur or feathered baby, such as a puppy or a kitten or a bird or some other pet. Sometimes you just feel this strong mommy or daddy urge because you have a specific pet in this world that you are meant to do your journey with, and pets bring a lot more to the situation. They are souls themselves. They can be guided and they can bring in help and energy that you wouldn't have had otherwise. So it says beginning. It can also mean that you are nurturing a baby in your life, such as a new idea, beginning, or business. Receiving this card is an alert that the universe has heard your thoughts and prayers and is a sign that there are positive things coming your way, So there's so many beautiful things and energies coming into you, But you just need to like keep that faith and stay very strong and just realize that you're connected to like you got otherworldly connections, The pool that you have is like ridiculous, okay? Yeah, we got the high priestess, and this one flipped back over, so I guess that's where it goes. Okay, we got the high priestess. It says mysteries revealed in the eyes of Isis. I think a lot of things are being brought to your attention, especially in the realms of business and family. We got ancient power mysteries, and then we got charging sacred objects of power. I don't know. Maybe you are very good at that, at working with certain specific types of sacred objects, so be on the lookout for things like that might be brought to your attention. So it says, beloved Isis gazes upon you now, and behind her vast eyes, mysteries are unveiled. A new clarity around your direction is unfolding. Be willing to wait for the full reveal, but also recognize what is happening at this time. You will be gaining valuable insight into into where you are being led and for what purpose. It is an exciting moment in your unfoldment. Have reverence and an open heart and mind, and wait patiently for the grand revelation that it's on its way, because you've been staying really tapped in and connected, It says currently you're being offered assistance in unveiling your divine destiny, period. So please don't worry, or fret, like you will be shown your purpose in a broader and more meaningful way than ever before, is what it says. It says you can expect to have aha moments where your life experiences and journey suddenly make sense from a much bigger perspective, helping you to understand how everything that you have gone through has brought you to where you are today, which in turn helps you trust even more where you are being led, So I think that your guides are really wanting to bring in, this big reveal to boost your trust in them. Like, I feel like maybe they can feel you sort of like wavering a little bit, and they want to like come in and bless you and show you, yes, this is the right way that you're going, because they will do that, I heard that, like we will woo you, but they need you to surrender, like just surrender to continuing to do things the best way that you do. You're this beautiful shaman, this amazing enlightened heart, with this very deep connection to Anubis, okay, and to Osiris also. Like they work very closely with you in your energies, and of course Isis, and then we got Bast on here too, so you could have a connection with cats, or wolves. But I think that you just need to realize that your enlightened heart doesn't make any mistakes, Everything that you do that is in your best interest of yourself in that moment is the best thing for you. And it's the best way for you to move forward, moving forward with this energy of love, knowing that, whenever you do get hung up or you have some sort of issue or anything, you're always going to be gifted that next step or gifted that energy that tells you, hey, you can go on and do better, because you have a cosmic journey here, baby. A very high calling, okay? And whatever you've been birthing into this world is just it. We got the devil, which gives me the energy of people like trying to hold you back, but also this energy of you being unchanged. There is no holding you down. There is no holding you back. There is no stopping you from what you want to accomplish, And then we got the Three of Pentacles, because you just need to realize that you got these cosmic guides and ancestors and angels, all around prepping you, getting you ready for showtime. You know what I'm saying? Getting you ready to be presented out into this world as this beautiful project that they've been working on in secret, Yeah, we got the Eight of Cups. I think that you may have had to walk away from something that you really loved. Okay, we got the Ace of Swords in order to step into this new beginning that you have stepped into. And you might not be feeling too sure about this, but the Arcturians are saying with the Ace of Wands, not only is this big, new, beautiful beginning where you get to stand in your truth while you do it, but it's going to be something you're so passionate about, or you are already very passionate about this thing that you have stepped into, So keep nurturing this baby that you have birthed into this world, because it's going to go far. Okay, what's the devil in the Three of Pentacles? Okay, justice. And it is your justice, okay, for these things to pan out for you to work in the best way, because you've attracted such great energies to yourself, What's the Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups? Okay, the Five of Wands. I think that for a while, you were like fighting back against spirit, against your cosmic guidance and all of these different parts of you that you needed to go forward. But then you were getting really mad and kicking yourself because you weren't moving forward. And I think that you have really grown and healed over that thing. And like I said, you're being very responsible about your choices and about avoiding conflict and all of these different things. You walked away from so much conflict and so many negative situations just to work as this team with spirit. So they're saying like, don't give up now. What's the Eight of Cups and the Ace of Swords? Yeah, the Nine of Wands. Like, we know you're tired. Okay, we know you're a little battle weary, but we had to get things out of the way. We had to set things up. We had to prepare you and the world for this beautiful new passionate beginning that you had going forward, But we needed you to take that time and really focus on yourself to tap back into that cosmic connection that you have always had within you. What's the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands? Okay, the Lovers. We needed you to come back to this place of wholeness, okay? But also you could be attracting some beautiful lover into your life, but I'm not getting that. I'm getting the energy of like you coming back together with spirit so that they can open up these options for you and bring you in from the cold. I think you had a very like terrible time where your heart was very broken and you really didn't feel like there was anything to celebrate. You were in your own mental prison, and now you're standing in these beautiful and amazing ass Empress energies, okay, and High Priestess, ready for this passionate movement forward, okay? And with the Six of Wands, that public recognition. Here's another ace for you, okay? Your cup is overflowing. So it's like you've gotten these beautiful, big new beginnings in every area of your life, in your family, in your profession, in the way that you see and recognize yourself, and in the way that your cup pours over into other people's cups. You're so rich, such a beautiful soul, a beautiful energy. And you just need to really like absorb a little bit of your own energy, like be your biggest cheerleader at this time. Surrender to spirit and let them bring in the energies and things that need to come in, and not necessarily try to force them to bring in the energy you think you need at this time, okay? Because I'm getting like a little bit of a stubborn energy from you, okay? What's Justice and the Five of Wands? Okay, the sea goddess of transmutation would celebrate change, more of that stubborn energy that I think you're coming out of, like for a long time. Like I said, there was nothing to celebrate. You weren't celebrating the changes. You were just like falling along with the changes, and spirit was just, protecting you wherever they could, But I think now you're doing a great job of going with the flow, and that's why the Andromedians are saying surrender, just a little bit more. You can open up just a little bit more, What's the Five of Wands and the Nine of Wands? Embrace transition. That's the same as celebrating change. So please, okay, open up to these beautiful cosmic changes, because they're there for you, They're making these beautiful cosmic changes in your life, to your DNA, for you. And then we got surrender right here at the bottom of the deck, okay? Surrender to simplicity. Like go with the flow, swim with the flow of things, and you'll always find like the best food there, is what I'm hearing, They want to feed your soul with these higher light energies. What's the Nine of Wands and the Lovers, okay? The code keepers of divine love, be in love. It's almost like they want you to be in love with every aspect of your journey and every aspect of yourself right now. Like this is what's really going to push you over the edge, along with this beautiful, like passionate movement that you have going on, when you're not like second guessing and double checking everything that spirit says, And then we got the sea goddess of self-mastery when I part the deck, embodiment of the energy that you have been told and shown over and over again that you possess. This is going to help this movement forward. Like this is what spirit's waiting for you to see yourself differently, It's like you see yourself, but I think you're still, I don't know. I seen gossip. You could still be letting the gossip of others still affect you a little bit, Let's celebrate change and embrace transition, okay? Femme fatale, it says, highlights the erotic energy of the feminine and opens your heart when your dependency is rejected, So you could have like a little slight fear of rejection still like lingering around, or like a fear of failure in this thing. Like maybe everything's not going to work out just for you. And you would be surprised how powerful that little bit of fear is. So try to like replace those little pieces of fear with like faith. What's embrace transition and be in love? A hedonist, okay? It says inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life and celebrates the beauty in yourself. Okay, so this is what we're talking about. You celebrating the beauty in yourself. You seeing yourself as this, loyal, chivalrous, honorable being full of light and with, endless possibilities and potential. All right, my loves, what is the final thought on this message here? This is not shuffling right. What's going on? We got the King of Cups, okay? And this lightning, like you're standing in your strength, okay? Period. Like the fire, the passion, the thing that you love and need to do, like that's where it's at. Do that and everything will pan out for you just fine and perfect because you're going to be happy doing it, okay? Got me taking that trip on the wild side, cutting all ties with them other guys. Where you? Loving me nice and slow. So it says, a good king always acts in the best interest of his subjects, and Black Lightning thoroughly embodies the maturity, compassion, and quiet power of this card. He represents a fatherly energy, someone who gives back to their community and looks out for those in need. If the Black Lightning is in your reading, you are likely being called to mentorship, coaching, or some other opportunity to leverage your experience to make the world a better place, okay? But in reverse, it says volatile, emotionally manipulative, and highly unpredictable. So I think that you need to like watch out for people like that. I think you could have had a very significant ex-lover who was in these types of energies. They could be trying to get back into your energy. Okay, this is what I'm getting. It says, have you been repressing your feelings, compartmentalizing because you're too afraid to make waves? Okay, and that's what they really want me to give you there. Have you been repressing your feelings, compartmentalizing because you're too afraid to make waves? Baby, you are like a fucking tsunami, okay? You are the wave, okay? So just, make yourself and remake yourself over and over again. And just keep on like, crashing against things that don't serve you, not crashing against it in a violent way, but just knowing that there's always room for you, okay? This is what I'm getting, okay? Like them literally showing me a wave like hitting a city, right? But it's like the water just rolls off of all of the buildings and fits perfectly in between all of these different spaces, and it's not an uncomfortable thing. And when the water feels like receding, then it does so. But I think that it's like your energy has the power to drown out any and all negative or lower vibrational energies that you might find yourself surrounded by, So just don't question yourself, and be very patient with yourself and with your feelings and just motivate yourself, because you're doing great. There's nothing to worry about. So with that, I'm done. Okay. I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day. Okay. And I hope you got something that you needed out of this. And I'll see you later, my love. Bye.